Well, boys, always doing the weird things and the budget knives and all that kind of stuff on Love Them Knives channel. That sticker, it's getting character now. That's what we call it, character, when you wore the shit out of it. And we have the Shieldon knives, Calibri. It's the Calibri, and I could tell because I was kind of feeling the edge a little bit. Yeah, I've been using it for the last couple weeks. I didn't want to get this up on my channel too soon because it wasn't available, and I think it's just about at the available point now, or at least they're telling me that. So Shieldon Knives sent this to me. Actually, they sent 2 of these knives to me. You've got a titanium pocket clip, you got 154 cm steel, and you got Max. You got Max, my buddy that helped me with my Vandal. With my Vandal, my Tucson Vandal. He and I got our logos on the inside of the handle. So this is, by the way, Max goes big, Max goes small. Max goes wherever Max wants to go. Ukraine, and you train for the Ukraine. And then the new result from Love Them Knives, which Max has been helping me with, changing the inlays and stuff. This is just a prototype, but I thought I'd throw it in there. Thank you, Max, for all your help. And yeah, LTK knife coming out. We Knives is making this one, by the way. Okay. Shieldon Colibri 154 cm, small knife, lightweight, liner lock, G10. 2 different colors on the handle here. Yellow, blue. Is it visible? Yeah, it is. Does it have jimping on top? Yes, it does. It's a liner lock. What's the lockup? It's a bunch, about 50% there. Kind of a polished liner. You're going, geez. But you know what? It lets go. Okay. As long as, I can get my finger in there and disengage the lock bar, that's fine. Okay. Can't see the screw for the pocket clip here. So you got 1 screw here. Can't get to that. So you got 1 screw here. You can't get screwed hardly. And front flipper, boom. Here it comes. And I'm sure it's so sharp. So sharp, isn't it? Because I was looking around, I go, where the hell is my strop? Of course it's laying in the other room. Of course it is. So, okay. Yeah, it's still sharp. I can't believe it, because I've been picking boxes and doing stuff, so I'm not going to try and show off the edge right now. I need to get it back on. But, it is handy. It's handy, because you get a box and you want to get the label out, because I recycle boxes when I do my knife sales and stuff. So I'm like picking labels off, or you're getting through the little cellophane tape or something and cutting. And so a lot of times I don't hold the knife necessarily like this. I hold it a lot of times like this, or however, This has got a little choil, and so you can get it on your strop and work it, and you can get it right back. And of course it's a little stabby there on the tip, but that's good. It's weird little knives like this that I use. You know what I mean? I get a big old bruiser, with 5mm thick blade stock, and it weighs 7 ounces and whatever, but that's not the one I'm using for my stuff around the house. Truth be told. Oh, what does this weigh? So, yeah, ceramic bearings. And, of course, Steven is my contact over at Shieldon Knives, and he used to be with Kaiser. Seems like everybody used to be with somebody, right, over there. So, 2.4 ounces. I think they're working his ass hard, too. 2.4 ounces at 68 grams. Yeah, they got him going every direction. He's trying to keep, do the marketing and figure out collaboratives and stuff like that. 2.8, can we say? 2.85 inch blade length at about 75 millimeters, and overall 6.65 inches at 17 centimeters. So, nah, under 3-inch blade. And there's some guys that actually ask me, do I know of any sub 3-inch blades or blades that are 3-inch or under? And the or under is the tougher one to name. You know, there's a lot of 3-inch blades like the Para 3 and stuff like that. But when you get down to sub 3s, it's a little bit more difficult. This one, you know, it's not fancy or anything. I'll give you the link to Shieldon knives. Here's kind of an example of my printer screwing it all up. But Shieldon EDC pocket knife, course max, and Ukraine is the designer. Okay, 154 cm, blah blah blah, model number, etc. Blah blah. And here's your, you know, blade lengths. They're saying 2.91. Okay, close. Double G10. Yeah, I said double G10. Okay, that's, yeah. But I think you're going to find it map priced at $79. You know, just first blush, it seems a little pricey for $79. But, you know, all the Kaisers and everybody else that's coming out these days with 154 cm steel are sitting right about that price. So, now, they may have micarta or whatever, but so this isn't far off. And I guess if this is something that you find attractive, then who gives a crap, right? And, you know, these will be out on their site, but they'll also be, I don't know, did you see also that they, you know, they'll do OEM work. So if you want them to make a knife for you, dream it up, and they'll whip it up. So they do that kind of work as well. But yeah, this is a jazzy little model that is unique and really kind of nice. It's so lightweight. Throw it in your pocket. Do you need a pocket clip? Not really. But what the hell? Now let's get my paperwork back out of the way because I want to get my caliper over here. And I want to look, and they were saying, what, 1/2 inch overall width? And there's about 12 millimeters, 0.46. I think they were a little boastful on that. Let me get up here. Well, okay, close. 0.48 at 12.3. Okay. Now let's take the thickest part of the blade stock. Oh, 3 millimeter. Okay, 0.11. Okay. So that's where we are, but it's super lightweight, small, easy to carry, and yeah, the thing is I've been dropping it, you know, on the nightstand or the desk or near my chair in the living room and stuff like that, because then I'll use this because it's a budget knife, so I can, you know, use it all the time, trash it, treat it like a redheaded stepchild, whatever you want to say. This is the kind of stuff that works for me. And, you know, I've done the same thing with a lot of the G10 Tucson knives, Ganzo knives, you know, that kind of thing. Ergos. Well, this doesn't help, okay, for ergos because I need some height here, or I think I need some height here, okay? So, now, here's the other Shieldon knife I got while I'm thinking about it. And good old Matt Szymanski, as sharp as I can see, is his Instagram name. And so MS Matt Szymanski up in Minnesota. And the hero font, I guess. I don't know if you pronounce the H, whatever, but it could be a lot of different things. You know, there's multiple meanings for that. It's a tarot card name and blah, 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 whatever. So, but this is his design, and this will be coming out in probably around November. So I'll be talking about this here in a few weeks. But yeah, this is his deal where you can just jump right up on here, jimping, do a bunch of stuff. This is definitely a bigger knife. So, might be interesting. I got one of each, and I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, I'll be talking about this one at a later date. The Calibri, yeah. We'll take it apart here and take a look. Ceramic bearings, this and that, but it's just super lightweight. I don't know if I'm going to brag on ergos because this kind of winnows down. But then again, it's just a tiny knife, right? It's under 7 inches, so I can get all on here. I don't know if I feel real comfortable jumping up in this area, but it does give you an opportunity to reset your hand. And you can do this for close-up. I'm usually like this somehow for close-up work because I can control the blade better. But that's just me. But, you know, hey, it's got a drop, which is kind of surprising because it's so damn light. You know what I mean? And it's centered. I'm not got any blade player, lock, rock, that kind of thing with it at all. So if I get my finger off it, I'll let it drop. So let's get all the fancy boy knives out here. I mean, fancy boy drivers. I definitely, you know what? I just don't usually have a lot of fancy boy knives out here, though. I got fancy boy drivers. Oh, and that was, yes, I have not ever put a wrench to this before, and I could tell, woo, they had it a bit locked down, but not overly concerned about that. I've seen worse. And you know what? Is that number 8 as well? Hell yeah, it is. Well, thank you, Max, for designing that into it. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you got to do something, right? Because this is what you're going to end up with. You got the screw going all the way through to the pocket clip. And now, you would think that we have no more screws to undo. And so we got this little puppy. And we got this. Okay, there's your backspacer. Hallelujah. Okay. So there's where we're going through there. And we got ceramic, we got ceramic bearings. And of course we got our stop. And where's the other set of ceramic bearings? Oh, on the other side of the blade, of course, where they belong. So we got ceramic bearings. And they're small, but small knife, right? Okay. Stop pin. And then we got this for down here where our spacer is going through to the pocket clip, and then pocket clip secured from a screw underneath. Got a little bit of weight relieving and or whatever this is to supplement the action of the lock bar. Okay, and then this is anchoring that insert as well, which is a nested liner. And then let's take a look at this pivot. Now, it's squared off, or it's in the shape of this Shieldon badge or Shieldon shield. And so it's not going to move, which is good. So, and it's nice and clean, actually. So we're good. All right, let's throw it back together and see what mess we can make. Oh, by the way, might want to put this back on here. Are we good? And let's put our blade stop. Is there something else we can interfere with, by the way? Oh, and let's actually put a blade on here. Okay. And this. Not very complicated. Okay. Not complicated at all. And that looks adequate. We just need to put our number 8 on this pivot screw and put it in here. Let's line it up. And we got it lined up. Okay, we're good. Now, let's put the number 8 screw in the back here. Ooh, we're magnetic. Okay. and get you laid down here. Okay, I'd like to show you the box, but I ain't got a box. I didn't get a box. I got a knife. I got one for Max, and it came in a pouch. His did, and it was sent to me so I could pass it on to him, so I sent it over to Ukraine. Last I saw it had left the U.S. It was en route, so fingers crossed, let's get it to him. It's his design, and here I am with one in hand, and his hasn't arrived yet. But hoping it'll get there nice and safe. And thanks for joining me. Yeah, the Calibri from Shieldon Knives, that and the Hierophant, Matt Szymanski's knife. So they got two collaborative guys working with them on some knives. We love them knives. So you guys, stay sharp.